Good morning, everyone. My name is Mark. Welcome to church this morning. Thanks for spending part of your weekend with us. If this is your first time here, we know that it's not always easy to visit a new church, so to make things a little bit easier for you, here's some helpful tips for your time here at Living Word. For you parents who have kids from birth through 6th grade, we have ministries available for them. Classroom ages and locations are posted in the hallways if you haven't already checked your kids into their classes. Once service is over, classroom checkout begins immediately. For you moms who are nursing or just have a fussy kiddo, we have a quiet room available upstairs overlooking the auditorium where you can take your little one and still catch the service. Now, enough about your kids, let's talk about you. We'd really like to get to know you, so if you haven't already done so, please fill out a Connect card from the seat back in front of you and drop it in the basket on the ledge of the control booth after service today. And we hope that you join us next week. We'd like to invite you to come early for free coffee and donuts in the fellowship hall starting at 9 o'clock. And now, before we move on with the rest of service, we want to take a few minutes to tell you about some of the things coming up for you and your family.
Club Armadillo is beginning its 2015 season this April. That means it's time to start building up our ministry team once again. We have several different positions that are available, set up on a 1 Saturday per month rotation. And if you missed last week's informational meeting, never fear, you can still talk to Pastor Kurt or Tanya Langner in the foyer after service to become part of the club today. And remember, if you're not a part of the club, you're not cool.
This year, Living Word is in charge of providing and serving lunch for the Community Lenten Lunch on Wednesday, April 1st. Here's how you can help out. We need to supply 10 to 12 salads and 10 to 12 desserts that feed 15 people each. We also need 8 to 10 people who can help serve the meal. The salads and desserts can be taken to Bethany Lutheran Church sometime before 11 o'clock that day, and the servers should be there no later than 10:45 to get everything set up for the meal at 11:20. So if you can help in either or both of these capacities, please sign up in the foyer today after service.
Here's just a quick reminder about the Take and Bake Cinnamon Roll fundraiser benefiting Pastor Barb that's coming up. If you'd like to sink your teeth into some of those delicious treats, Kay Nelson has the details and the sign-up sheet in the foyer after service today.
This coming weekend, Pastor Jeff Warner will be back in town to hold our first men's group meeting. Here's what the weekend will look like. Friday night at 6:30, we'll be meeting at Tom Hare's place down by Lynn Grove for a manly night with the guys. It will include a manly dinner, manly fun stuff, and a manly Bible study, and a manly movie at the end. Saturday morning, the activities will continue at the church starting at 10:30 a.m. and will end with lunch after the men's meeting. Tom has graciously offered to let some guys spend the night at his place on Friday, but he only has so much room, so if you're interested in the manliest slumber party ever, talk to Pastor Lonnie in the foyer after service. In fact, talk to Pastor Lonnie if you plan on attending any of these meetings so that we know how much food we need to get to feed all of you manly men. We would like to wish very happy birthdays to Andre Frigo and Brady Rosacker, who are both celebrating their birthdays today, and to Bob Warren, Tanner Logan, Josh Johnson, Doug Vidraska, Linda Jordan, and Ben Langner, all of whom are celebrating their birthdays this week. Happy birthday, everybody. And here's the next 3 weeks. March 22nd, we will be having a baby dedication service, so call the church office this week if you have a baby or child you would like dedicated to the Lord. April 1st is when we are serving lunch at the Lenten lunch and worship services, so be sure to check your bulletin for more information on these and other announcements.